Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2018. The album Dad AF. Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her? Anyway, alright, let's get right into this video. So, today is not like a spilling the tea video because, you know, I drink a venti iced coffee with 2 Equal from Starbucks every day. Thank you very much. My little go-go juice. Okay, and this is not me exposing receipts. Exclusive statements of the world. I just wanted to kind of have a conversation. You know, a couple weeks ago, I posted this video where I was like, I just want to sit down on camera and I just want to kind of talk and have a conversation with you guys about stuff. I want to see what you have to say. So leave it in the conversation. Leave it, yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be a comment section. It should be a conversation section, okay? So let's leave it in the conversation section below. I'm also going to do a poll at the end of this video talking about sponsored videos, because I think that this whole Pandora's box has been opened about sponsored videos. And, you know, yesterday I shouted out somebody, Tara Babies, and I said in there that in her description box she said she has never nor does she ever plan on doing sponsored videos. And I think that's great if that's what her decision is. But there are a lot of YouTubers, not just beauty influencers, that rely on sponsored videos and rely on affiliate links and things like that because they have been so blessed to turn their passion of making videos or doing makeup or gaming or whatever they do, humor, into a career that they can live off of substantially. So now sponsored videos and sponsorships are looked at as negatively. Like, we're looking at them negatively. And so I thought, like, let's just have a conversation about it. And I'll let you guys know what I think about it, and I'd like to hear what you guys have to think about it. And it's interesting, I have to tell you, okay? You know, I've talked a lot about this the last couple days, and in all of my videos, I've said I have no issue whatsoever with sponsored videos, as long as you are sponsoring products that you believe in. And the last couple days, I have received, like, I think the last 24 hours, 36 hours, I received like 4 people reaching out to me to do a sponsored video, and I'm like, okay, this is really, like, and they're legit too. Like, one of them is a major department store, and I never ever get anybody reaching out to me. Like, I won't say that I haven't reached out to other people, because I have. But I think, like, I've done like 2 sponsored videos where they've reached out to me. One was like a hair care product. It was a Hans de Foucault. And the other one was a watch, that Jode watch. Oh, I love that watch so much. So see, like, I really, really like that watch. When they reached out to me, I was like, hell yes, send me the watch. I'll talk about it all day long. I still wear it in all my videos. So I never really had an issue with people doing sponsored videos if they really believe in the product, if that makes sense, you know? And I think on, like, take it off of YouTube, take it off of somebody that has 50,000, 100,000, 300,000 subscribers to 5 million or whatever, you know, into the celebrity world. And there are celebrities that endorse products all the time, you know, whether it's just carrying a bag around and then everybody wants that bag because they see the celebrity with it or whatever. You know, are they making money off that? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where I really stand with all of this, but it is really being scrutinized recently, and it's really kind of gotten my wheels turning and made me think a little bit deeper about the world of sponsored videos. And I was watching a video today that Alex and her bird, I said in my video the other day, I'm getting me a hairdressing bird like Alex from Pretty Pastel Please. I'm getting me a hairdressing bird that can just sit over here and just do my hair. Look, I am the heat miser today. I'm getting my hair cut on Thursday. I cannot wait. I need to get my hair cut. That's why I've been wearing a hat every day. So anyway, but, you know, I was watching her video about negative reviews, and she was talking about Jaclyn Hill said in her video, and she even played the clip because people are saying, oh, well, she didn't really say that, or you're taking it out of context, and she played the video, and I was like, yeah, Jaclyn said that. This does not happen, right? And I said in my reaction video of Jaclyn Hill, I said, it's very dangerous when you say something like that, because then people can come out and they can say, well, so you've never heard of this, or you've never seen this before. And so I want to talk about the whole negative marketing thing too, because I think that's an interesting conversation on its own. But I just kind of wanted to put my 2 cents out there. I don't have any receipts. I don't have any facts. I've just been reading all of it like you. I've been looking at the Twitter. I've been looking at the videos on YouTube, and I've been watching it all go down. And I just kind of wanted to get on here and have a conversation about it and say, this is what I think. What do you guys think? Because I think for the YouTuber, the content creator, or dude with a camera like myself, you know, I think it's important for us going forward to know, how do you feel about sponsored videos? How would you, if we're going to do them, how would you feel about us disclosing it? You know, there's the law, and then there's how do viewers want it to be disclosed, if that makes sense. Because the law is very well defined on how to disclose a sponsored video. You can actually go into Google and put, you know, sponsored video FTC, and it'll come up and show you like what the rules are and where it needs to be. Like, it needs to be disclosed the first thing in the description box. That's one of the things, right? And you need to say, this is a sponsored video or this is an affiliate link. And it's not good enough just to have an affiliate link. You have to go in there and you have to say, I make money off of this, right? So when people are putting affiliate links under their videos, they're assuming that you understand that that's an affiliate link, but that's not okay. That's not enough. You have to say in there, well, this is an affiliate link. And that's why, like on my booktube videos, when I link a book, or on my Peterisms videos, when I link a book, I always put it under there. If you buy it from, I mean, I make like literally like 3 cents off a book sale. But if you buy the book from this link off of Amazon, I make a small compensation. So it's just, and I don't, and you know, honestly, like, I don't really understand why these big, huge YouTubers have an issue with it. And I can tell you behind the scenes, this is the conversation that a lot of my friends and I have had, you know, the other drama channels and stuff is, what's the big deal? Like, if you're in love with, like, let's say Jaclyn Hill, let's just use her as an example, okay? And she's using, you know, I don't know, a lip liner in her video, and she says, you know, I was sponsored by, you know, Kylie Cosmetics for this lip liner. My affiliate link is below if you buy it, whatever. And then you go to the affiliate link and it says underneath there, you know, if you purchase this, anything from any of these affiliate links, I make a small, you know, compensation. Are you guys gonna really stop buying her products because she makes a little bit of money off that? I think we all assumed that these beauty influencers were making money off their affiliate codes anyway. I mean, this is not like, you ruined the magic for me, Jack. I mean, like, really? Like, we already knew that they were making money off these affiliate codes, right? What we don't know is how much money they're making. And I don't know that I really think that's our business. I mean, do I think that it's our business to know that they're making $80,000 off a negative review, if that is accurate? And I'm not saying that it is. I don't know that to be true. But if that's true, I would be more inclined to want to know that they're doing negative marketing than the fact that how much they're getting paid for it. You know, it's like back in the day, you know, like, what's the saying, the W.C. Fields saying that he said to, like, Mae West or somebody, he said, you know, like, would you sleep with me for, you know, like $10? And she said, what do you think I am? And he goes, okay, how about 100? And she said, sure. You know, it's like, and then he goes, we've already figured out that you're a prostitute. You know, now we're just wrangling the price. It's like, okay, well, when you sell your integrity, what price are you selling it for? Are you selling your integrity for $80,000? Or are you selling your integrity for $5? Do you know what I mean? At that point, to me, like, this is where it becomes very confusing, because I don't have any issue with sponsored videos if somebody really truly believes in that product. I don't, okay? What I can't stand, and I'm not going to mention any names because there's too many to mention, quite frankly, is when you go to people's videos and every single video is sponsored. It's like, okay, at that point, what you're saying is, it's all about the money for you. Okay, that's what this is all about. It's all about the money. And I kind of have an issue with that, you know? And I also have an issue, I will say, is that I've been watching a lot of other video commentary or bigger YouTubers talking about, you know, sponsored videos and whatever, and how the AdSense money is crap. I don't know what these people used to make back in the day, but YouTube alone, just the ads on there and, you know, posting videos is profitable. So I'm not really sure, like, when these people act like AdSense money is just nothing, like, I don't know what huge amounts of money they were making off of YouTube that now they're coming out and they're saying that money is just bullshit, you don't make any money off of it. And I haven't really heard of anybody lately having their videos demonetized. Watch, I'll say this and my video will be demonetized. So it's like, okay, if you're doing sponsored videos, that's fine, but, like, why are you doing a sponsored video every single time? Like, do you not know what you're saying to your fans? You're saying to them is, I don't really care about you, I just want you to watch this video because I got paid set amount of money for it, you know? That's sad, you know, like, that's really sad. And now, people are coming out with receipts showing where people have done this. And a lot of people, a lot of beauty influencers are being grouped together now. A lot of beauty influencers that I really like. And it's making me look at them and go, okay, well, you know, blah, 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 what do I really think about this? And, you know, it was interesting when I was watching Alex's video, Pretty Pastel Please. I'll link it below. And she goes in there and she talks about these negative reviews. And she said in there, you know, that this is a common practice by the FTC. They actually encourage it. And yada, 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 and you don't have to disclose if you're doing a negative review on somebody else. Well, like, when you think of this from a marketing point of view, okay, it would be interesting to see how that contract is written. You know what I mean? Like, if the contract says, you know, we're getting a lot, I don't know, like, just let's say if it said, we're going to pay you set amount of money to talk negatively about another product of your choice. Well, that's not a comparison, okay? That's just talking negatively about somebody. So you're getting paid to get on video, and I said this yesterday, be very, very careful who you're endorsing. If you're endorsing somebody that is intent on dragging somebody or taking another product down or a brand down, why would you ever support them on that? You know, if you want to get up on a video and you want to say, I love this product or I can't stand this product, and you can stand behind that, I have no problem with that, right? Then don't continue to use the product. But to get on and actually and legit have some reasons for why you don't like it, okay, fine. But to like ruin somebody's career on this, and you know, the thing is that now that we're on this huge witch hunt, okay, for every, you know, YouTuber out there to do something wrong, it's like, and Manny is right in the middle of it. Manny and Laura, just listen to my advice, okay? Just do what I said in my last couple videos. At least somebody will agree with what you're doing, trust me, okay? Because what you're doing is not working. But anyway, he's getting accused of all of it now, you know? Now people are going back and looking at his videos and are saying, well, this one must be fake, or anytime he's talked negatively about a product, people are saying, well, he got paid for that one, that was a negative review. Let's just be for real, that's not the case, okay? And I really do believe that this is probably a practice, but we don't know how common of a practice it is, you know? And like I explained to you guys in the video the other day, I was talking to my husband because my husband is in marketing and research and things like that, and he also teaches about marketing and, you know, trains about marketing. And I said to him, you know, like, have you heard of this negative review thing? And he goes, oh, it's a very common practice. And I go, it is? And he goes, oh yeah. And his example was political campaigns. But he said, you see it all the time. You see it with car advertisements. He said, you see it all the time. He goes, but you're talking about influencers, and that's a completely different thing because you're attaching a face to that. And I said, okay, and we were talking about it later, and I said, well, what do you mean? And he goes, well, it would be similar to like a celebrity coming out against another product. And I was like, oh, okay. He goes, because you're attaching like a face to that review. And that's where it becomes difficult, okay? Is that like when you see a political campaign and you see like said candidate A bashing said candidate B, well, that makes sense because we're used to that. But when you see an influencer get on video and they're bashing a product for no reason whatsoever, it does make you wonder, okay? Especially when it's a product that is, I don't know, by a well-known brand, if that makes sense. If it's a lesser-known brand, then I don't know, you know? But here's the thing. It all comes back to this, what do we think about sponsored videos? I have an issue, personally, if this is really a thing, okay? And I'm just going to give the benefit of the doubt to people. I have an issue with negative reviews, being paid to do a negative review, okay? If you want to get paid to compare two products and be honest, I have no problem with that whatsoever. If somebody wants to compare, okay, the iced coffee from Starbucks to the iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, and let's say if Starbucks pays them and says, I'm going to pay you $80,000 to do a comparison study. You can be completely honest and say whatever you want to say because we stand behind our product 100%. And they come out and they say the iced coffee at Starbucks is 10 times better than the iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, and they believe that. And so therefore they got paid $80,000 to do a comparison study and it ended up being negative towards the other person. I have no problem with that whatsoever. None whatsoever. But if they're paying to be coerced to talk about the better product by that company, that I have an issue with, okay? Because that is unsavory business practices, and what that end of the day says is, we're just here for the money. Well, let's just be for fucking real. YouTubers, beauty influencers make enough money anyway that they don't have to sell their integrity out to ruin somebody else's brand that they have worked really, really hard for. And I don't know if that happened, so I'm just kind of speaking out of my ass right now. But then it comes to this whole conversation about sponsored videos. How much do we think it's, you know, appropriate to be paid for certain things and whatever? And actually, my husband the other day, he was like, I was like, now I don't know if I ever want to do a sponsored video. People come for me, they'll be like, Peter's gonna sponsor that. You know what I mean? Like, and he goes, well, here's a really, like, appropriate way to find out. And he showed me this, like, website application where you go in there and you put your name and you put in like how many views you get off your blog or your YouTube channel or whatever it is, right? Instagram account. And then it shows you how many views you get for that, like a certain post or a certain video or a certain blog post or picture or whatever. And then it'll tell you what the appropriate amount of money is to ask for a said advertisement. And that might be like, you might get paid more to do an entire ad, or you might get paid less just to do a product placement. Because listen, now all these people are like talking about product placement. Product placements who, okay? Somebody said, I love the shit in the back of your video. I got that coral at Pier 1 20 years ago. I think maybe, I don't know. I don't even know where I got it. This plant I can hardly keep alive. That candle somebody sent me. Thank you very much. These candles somebody will sent me over here, and that's a picture. Oh, look at this. This was me and my husband on our wedding day. Look at that. Oh, and there's a ring light in the background. My husband bought the ring light for me. So, product play. Oh, shit. Pictures are falling. Product, you know that's bad luck. You know they say when pictures fall, it's over. It happened right here on video. I'm the psychic of YouTube. It better never. But anyway, you know, so I'm not against product placement. Look, all day long, Starbucks, you can start paying me right there for your Tivana. $20,000 right here. I'll take it, okay? I drink enough fucking Starbucks anyway. I probably wouldn't even be out of the hole at $20,000. But anyway, it just kind of like all of this conversation makes me wonder, well, what do people think is appropriate for a sponsored video? Or do you think we shouldn't be doing sponsored videos whatsoever? Or are you okay if we do sponsored videos if we really believe in the product? Because often what happens is companies will say to you, or you can get on Famebit, like, which is one of these things that YouTube owns, or there are other, like, collectively in these other places, where you can get on there and you can put, you know, a campaign. Pretty Pastel Please talks about it, and she's very accurate the way that she talks about it. Now, I'm never on there, honestly, but maybe it just has to do with the products that I'm looking at, because I'm looking at things like, you know, I want a diffuser, and I really believe in those diffusers because all my friends have them. So I try to get the campaign for a diffuser. They don't ever reach back to me. So I don't know what the negative campaigns are. Maybe that's more beauty products, because there's a lot of beauty products on there. There's a lot of like the fit teas. There's a lot of like, most of the products on there are aimed towards like women in the beauty industry. Or there's a lot on there for people that are like, let's say, into the like working out, losing weight, all that kind of, I don't know what that... I don't watch those videos, so I don't know. Jordan Cheyenne, she's about the only one that I watch. I love her. But anyway, that's in that whole field. So, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see those negative things on there, so I don't know. But what is appropriate to get paid for a product based on how many views you get per video? You know, I mean, I think there needs to be some standards set for that. And it's like, often, you know, when I've been reached out to, and people will say like, well, how much do you charge? You know, I'm like, $25. I mean, I don't know, $150. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I've never known a price point. I'm the worst businessman in the world when it comes to this kind of shit. I don't know. You know, people all the time, I've been asked this year alone to speak 3 times, and I was like, each time they're like, what do you charge for speaking? And I'm like, I'll do it for free. Thanks for even asking me. I didn't even know, you know? So it's like, I don't know what is appropriate to ask, you know? And I would be, to be honest with you, I'd like to do some sponsored videos of products that I really believe in. I would like to, but I also support and sponsor products that I don't get paid for. So it works both ways. And I think to really be taken, I don't know, seriously, and your reviews are serious, are to be able to get on camera and say, I love this product, but you know you're not getting paid for it. I don't love this product, I'm not getting paid for it, but I am getting paid for this product and I do love it, to have a mix of all of it. And I think the most respected influencers out there, the beauty influencers, are the ones that are doing that, right? So then where does that leave us, you know? I do not believe, I'm not even going to put this in the question, okay? But I don't think it's appropriate to get paid to do a negative review. But like I said, to do a comparison, an honest comparison, I mean, this goes back to the days, do you remember being there and you go to the grocery store? I always wanted to do this. And it was like the Pepsi or Coke challenge. Do you remember that? And it'd be like a little cup and you'd like blindfold yourself and you taste which one was better. It was always Coke. I mean, I am not a Pepsi person. But anyway, I do love Diet Pepsi all day long though. But anyway, I hate when I go to a restaurant. I'm like, what kind of drinks, soft drinks do you have? And they're like, Pepsi products. I'm like, ugh. So anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, this is not a new thing, this comparison study. If it's an honest comparison study, if any of this is honest, I'm totally fine with, right? But then where does that leave us? Like, are you guys going to completely tune out if any YouTuber out there does a sponsored video? Are you okay with sponsored videos as long as they disclose and are honest? Are you okay with them if they get paid appropriately per their channel? Because $60,000 for a channel that has 10 million subscribers might be appropriate. You know, if you break it down, I think mine looked like something like $350 to $500 for, you know, talking about a product for a couple minutes in there. Well, I mean, I'm like, add that up to somebody that has 10 million subscribers, that might be $60,000. You know what I mean? So like, where do we cut it off? What do you guys think? I don't know. Like, I'm really confused going forward. And like I said, this whole beauty thing just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And, you know, it's crazy to me. A lot of people say, you know, when I say that it all started from this one picture in Ibiza, Spain, well, it really did. And a lot of people are like, oh, no, this all would have come out anyway. Listen, we've been talking about non-disclosing, and I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. I got another video I'm doing tomorrow. Nikki Tutorials, that's your tape. But, you know, like a lot of people have been talking about, you know, beauty influencers not disclosing sponsorships and things like that for quite some time, okay? This is not a new conversation. This whole kind of thing that's been going on within the beauty influencer community that's making it change on I mean, it's going to change on a drastic level. The way that beauty influencers now do affiliate codes and sponsorships is going to be so scrutinized that people are going to really be watching it closely. And so it's all started kind of off this picture, and people are like, oh no, they would have found it anyway. Well, I agree with that to some degree, but I think that there would be the people that would never have known, would never have looked, would continue to be supporting people right now and all that kind of stuff. So it's interesting, you know, it makes you wonder, well, here is where we're at today, talking about negative reviews on products. Where are we going to be 3 weeks from now? What's the issue going to be then about the beauty influencer community? I mean, like, what's going to come out next? You know what I mean? And maybe brand trips. What's in exchange for the brand trips? We've never heard anything about that, you know? So, I mean, nobody's really talking about the brand trips right now. That's very interesting to me. You know, what is that in exchange for? Or is it just a thank you, like a sales trip? I don't know, maybe we'll hear more about that too. So I'm going to put a poll up. Let me know what you guys think. I'll put it up here somewhere. Let me know what you think about this whole sponsored thing. You know, do you think they're okay? Do you think they're okay if they're honest? Do you think there's a price point that's too high? What do you guys think? I'll try to figure out the poll so it makes sense. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below, the conversation section below. I do want to have a conversation about this. I really like to hear your points of views. As you guys know, I read every comment. I would really like to hear what you guys have to say. About all of this sponsorship, and if it's changed your mind, if you're totally fine with it, if you're not fine with it, all that kind of stuff. Let me know in the conversation, the comment section below. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.